Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dork Tales Patreon exclusive Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. I am your dungeon master, Christa. I use she, they, or her, them pronouns, and I am very excited to be here with all of my lovely friends, almost all of my lovely friends, to have some fun.
Some trouble.
We're gonna see how this goes. See just how much trouble we can get in today. Let's say hello to our cast. Hi, Kelly.
Hey everybody, I'm Kelly. I use he and him, and so does Kyle. And I'm really surprised that my voice recovered because I did all of my recordings for an upcoming animated redub of a Batman show. So I had to do the Joker and Black Mask and some New York Thug today, and there was a lot of screaming. And
I was reading the script, and you were talking to yourself in one of those scenes.
Mm-hmm. I was.
Classic. Did you talk to yourself, or did you record one and then record the other?
I recorded one and then the other, but I could have. You guys have seen me do it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I know you can,
fair.
but I was going to say it's probably cleaner if you do.
It is a little cleaner, right? Just for anything. I also had 2 minutes of grunting, eating pork rinds, and shouting out, "Woohoo! It's my safe word, pineapple." And things like that, because you can't get me to do the Joker and expect me not to have ad-libs.
Very, very fair. Well, let's go say hello to Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'm playing our lovely Arlynn Druid Circle of the Spears. I can't talk tonight. Circle of the Spores Druid Nelloris Sullenclaw with her lovely familiar Shay talking.
Yay.
I also got a couple rolls in that, and I was just given the script today, so I was reading through my lines for that
Nice.
gig. But yes, I'm super excited for this game. We got into a lot of shit.
We're gonna find the outcomes of that. And down below, Trazelta. Hello, Traz.
Oh, hi. I be Traz. I use he, him pronouns, as is my character Telbron Stevedore, ASMR Packet of the Genie Warlock. He was really, really sick of this school at this point.
My dad's not looking so bad anymore. Maybe I want to go into a life of crime.
No, it's more like, why is my dad vouching for the school? This is awful.
And we don't currently have our lovely Bryn at the moment. They may join us a little bit later, but for the time being, we are down in Arlynn. So we won't be rated R tonight. Well, that's not true. We'll keep it clean because Bryn's not here. That's not true. And over in the corner, hello, Caitlan. How are you?
Hello. I am doing all right, actually. I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good. I was a little sick earlier today. Still feeling a bit under the weather, but that's all right. Hi, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns. And so does Cherith Windwisp. Oh, it took me a hot second. Who am I today? I've got a new hairstyle. Who this? Cherith Windwisp, the Air Genasi Bard of the College of Glamour. Of the
it's okay.
party.
I almost called you Cherry, not Caitlan. So
you know what? That is all good.
Are we 6th level? Did we level up last episode?
We leveled up last episode right at the end.
There we go.
Yay! Success. If you play your cards right, there's another one in the near future. So speaking of last episode, let's have a quick recap. Not a ton of stuff happened until it happened. We started off our episode. It happened until midnight. Yeah. We so you guys started out by doing some last minute preparations for the Magister's Ball and Magister's Masquerade, putting up some banners and setting up the levitate dance floor and some fun stuff, with a few mishaps along the way, but nothing too terrible, until a number of students started falling ill throughout the day, all ending up in the sort of makeshift medical room that then all burst out in a panic and scared and attacking, and you weren't really sure what was happening until you were able to calm all of them down, in which you found out that they had all recently been at the tavern and were all interacting with a strangely kind Dean Tullis. And you thought, that might be a problem. So you went to the tavern to talk to the chef, who was very worried that you were going to start rumors about how her food was poisoning people. However, you picked up more that it might have been Dean Tullis, not the food, that was causing these problems. So you decided to go approach her to talk to her. Arlynn had previously attempted to talk to her, but was blocked by her uncle Broderick, who has been working with Tullis. So when you, instead of just going to the desk like the module expects you to and get you to make an appointment, you bombarded from both sides. You performed a pincer maneuver.
Who's got 3 days? She could get real in 3 days.
Yeah, she was, and we didn't. This professor's been cagey and not. It's been weird. So who knows if being a reasonable and talking to them would have gotten us anywhere.
Let me tell you, as an academic, as a former academic, if you're cagey, you are expected to have students crash through your window in the form of an animal, usually an owl.
Yeah, a bear.
I was a bear.
A bear by that point. Kelly.
I said usually an
Yes.
owl, like, but like
Okay.
we improvised.
So Uzak went along with Nelloris originally as an owl, or were you a raven?
Raven. A raven.
Started as a raven, and carried Telbron in his ring up to the window. And as Uzak tried to break in, you managed to drop him into the window and fly away with Uzak. With poor Shay keeping lookout, but having a grand old time playing Mission Impossible. Doing little rolls, and getting stuck and having to like
just turtled on the.
Exactly. That's why they didn't show up, is because they were just stuck turtled upside down. And then Cherith, Arlynn, and Kai, who eventually became Johnny Lorehold,
Regular human student
from the front.
And the twins.
Regular human students. And the twins.
The twins.
Oh my god, I can't even. Decided to have a frontal assault in which you convinced, I don't even, how did you get the person to go away? Were you throwing up or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretending to be sick.
Needed to get like a
really
nurse or
good
something.
performance.
Yeah.
Really good performance.
Yeah. And then you guys snuck in, but were caught by Dean Tullis, who then went into combat mode because y'all kind of confronted her unexpectedly. And then, a bear flew through the window. So she was a little on her back heel. And then unbeknownst to you, Broderick, Arlynn's uncle Broderick, not knowing who you were because you were a bear in a ring and in disguise.
Listen. If they all just took pause, it would have been a much more bearable situation. We didn't have to bare our teeth at anyone.
Damn it.
But it did get real grisly.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was the polar opposite of what we expected.
Oh.
How much psychic damage should I roll for?
Yeah, no
Yes,
kidding.
it's like a D12, man.
The answer is
close.
yes. Yeah.
Yes, correct. You do.
That's a 6.
Tullis and Broderick, Tullis and Broderick, being full professors at Strixhaven, bested you, believe it or not, and managed to take the back door and run away and hide in the mountains of the back of Lorehold campus. And that is kind of where we're at now. So I believe most of you were at the front, but Kai definitely ran around and was trying to head to the back.
Yeah. Telbron and Nelloris were
so-
flying in the air, so
Yes. Yeah, most of
Yes.
you were flying.
Yes. We have
so
a
what
mostly
do you
flying
do
party.
from here?
Sherry's gonna have an existential crisis because she just almost died, and that has never happened at her old school. So we'll probably fall out the window onto the lawn.
Just lay there
No-
for a little while.
Yeah.
Laura's gonna go find Shay, and then kind of realize what they fucking just did.
So, harp.
Oh, there you are, Shay. Oh, here we
Oh.
go. Let's write you up here. Let's write you up.
Oh.
Now, there we go. What were you doing? Were you trying to do some, like, mission improbable shit?
Sneaks away. Tries to roll
Hold
again,
on.
gets stuck again.
Yeah, Shay rolled a 6 for their stealth, so that's
Gets up on one
that.
side and then falls back down.
Yeah.
Yes, having a realization of what has just been done.
Guys, we just attacked a teacher, professor.
No, a teacher just
And
attacked
reading-
us, okay?
I was gonna say, to be fair, she did start attacking us first.
We did also, like, I mean, but yeah, I know, but the teacher's probably going to be going to all the high up to faculty. We better get going to try and tell our side
they're-
before we
they're
just
n-
instantly get expelled.
Potentially, but I don't think that she's in her right mind. So
yeah, and I
know if
don't
that's
think they're going
happen.
to take a cursed object and explain they tried to kill 3 students protecting it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, but they could say we just came in to talk about grades or something and attack them.
Well, who cares? Then somebody will just use like a zone of truth or something like that, and they'll show that we were wrong, okay? That's total cap.
Hmm. Hmm.
So good.
We should do something though. Like, we didn't see where they went, right? We don't know where they are.
We need someone with locate person or locate object.
Hold on. Let me just check my memory for a second.
Let's go
Nope.
through my mind palace for a moment.
No, go through my mind palace because I memorize all my spells every day, not a book like some source wizard. Nope, I
hate-
do not.
I hate
do
source
not-
wizards.
I don't have the ability to locate a book or thing or a person.
Cherith?
Hmm?
Do you?
I feel like it's possible, but I'm not sure. Sorry, Bard's can. I literally just chose my 4th level spell, and it was not that.
Oh no!
I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
brilliant.
locate creature, but
You guys,
Yeah, I
you guys,
chose Conjure Woodland Beings.
I thought Dimension Door was good.
That's so
Adventure Door is good. You guys know who has locate object?
Oh,
You
fuck
told us.
off. I thought you were going to say
Wow.
Arlynn for a second.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, of course, Ben.
Yeah. Oh,
Dean tells us
good,
locate
so
object.
good.
Oh, so, yeah, great. Wonderful. Uh,
I mean,
Okay.
it's a magic school. Someone ought to, you know?
Yeah.
I am very tired.
Let's just lay low for the night and see what happens. They might not even go to any of the other professors and know what happened. They might just make up excuses. Worst
Yeah,
case, I might be able to pull some strings with my dad.
We should all have one big group sleepover to take watch. Make sure no one comes after us.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a really good idea.
Arlynn will get very excited about this prospect, presumably, for all the wrong reasons, and probably go to offer her place and then think better of it.
We can stay at my place. I don't care.
Okay.
You
So you're all gonna
okay,
head
guy?
to Prismari.
No, I'm really pissed off. We
Yeah,
almost
all are.
we lost a fight with that Chuji bitch, and now we like what? They're gonna expel us? Oh, I don't care. I don't care if they expel us.
Well, I do.
Well, I care about what they're doing to our friends. Why is this happening?
I think we're jumping the gun. No one's expelling anybody. If they ran, I don't know, off somewhere, who knows if they'll come back or not, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
At least, yeah.
right. We ended last scene with like mountains and tunnels looking into. That's where they went. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, do we follow them into the cave? There's lots of caves. I guess. That'd be so silly.
No,
Yeah,
considering how quickly they disposed of us.
Yeah.
Plus,
just
they
think-
know where they've gone, and they could get the jump on us. And
Yeah.
I think it's a bad idea to go after them right away.
Yeah.
I
So-
guess we just act like it's normal.
I think laying
guess.
low is our best option.
Would anyone like to make me a perception check?
Boy, howdy.
It's hard. I will.
Well,
Oh,
That's
not
a
with that
no.
now one.
Woof!
the curse of Fandelver strikes again.
Oh, the smelly
That's
dice.
a 6.
They pulling through.
Why is your dice smelly?
They smell good.
Oh, they're the scented ones?
They're the scented ones. Sorry, I'm sorry. What was it?
Perception.
I was just
Perception.
like, I don't know. It's gone. 19.
The smelly dice drugged you.
They did.
And Kai, what did you get?
It's 5.
Okay, so none of you hear it except for Cherith. Cherith, you hear
He's
from
hard.
up in the window that you just sort of floated out of. You hear a "What the fuck?"
Oh.
and you recognize the voice of the TA
Oh
that
no.
had gone to get you a bucket.
Ah, the TA has come back. We should probably not be here any longer.
Good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, to be fair, she doesn't know who you are. She thinks you're Johnny Lorehold and the twins.
This is true.
I-
Actually, that sounds like a really good band name. Just saying.
Really
And
is.
Nell and Telbron were not there. So if anything, it's only for
Exactly.
3 people, not 5.
100%.
Yep. Nell's
so
gonna
you
like
guys are gonna head to
spread her,
Prismari.
wings out a little bit to try and like block our any view from like behind us. Kind of just like whoosh, wings out.
Beautiful. So yeah, you guys will head back. It's very tight in a single dorm room for 5 people. Again, Arlynn is not upset about this. She, you're also in Prismari, Cherith. So if you want to like drag a mattress over, you guys can
for
at least.
sure.
And then one of you is going to stay on guard, I guess, throughout the night. You're going to take watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wunderbar. Okie dokie. Can I? Who's watching? Are you taking group watches?
Yeah, I think we'll just take turns.
Yeah, you could probably do 3 and 2, just like 4 and 4 each.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So who wants to take first watch?
Sure.
I'll
fine
take
taking
first watch.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so the 3 of you will take first watch, and then Arlynn and Telbron are stuck together.
I could take second watch.
Interesting splitting.
No.
Let's do that since Arlynn's not here, and then I don't need to be Arlynn and have a conversation
Yeah.
with Telbron. Arlynn will take first watch along with Kai and Nelloris. Can you guys roll me a d20?
No, I got
17.
5 and a 17. Okay, cool. You guys, Telbron and Cherith, you take the 2 beds. Do you guys feel pretty wired? Do you think you're like exhausted and you're
Yeah,
fall
I'm
asleep really
amped.
fast?
Oh, sorry, then.
I think
Yeah.
physically exhausted, but her mind's kind of racing.
Same.
Hmm.
I don't think it's going to be a restful night.
Hmm.
I think Arlynn will shoo Kai and Nelloris out of the room for a minute and stand back and cast sleep on the room so that
Nice.
Cherith and Telbron can fall asleep.
Oh, that's
great.
cute.
That's very cute.
And then you guys can come back in. Are you gonna do like a watch, like wander the halls, or are you just gonna like stay put in the room?
I'm gonna stay put.
Yeah, I think stay put is kind of like making sure that no one's coming to like break in or something.
Okay.
Also keep an eye out the window and stuff like that, because people will look into rooms from the windows. Weird, hey? Nelloris wouldn't know that.
Uzak and Shay cuddle up on the desk and have little sleepies.
No.
No. I don't want to play Arlynn's part, so I don't know if you guys want to have a conversation. Maybe she accidentally passes out knowing Arlynn, even though she's an Eladrin and only trances.
Oh my gosh, yes. That was intense.
Yeah.
I was very rash. I can't get expelled. That would prove my mother right.
What? No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, that I'm not meant to cut out for school. That I'm not.
No, your mother said you're not cut out to be the head of your circle. Right? Or was the school thing?
No, they want me to be the head of the circle. They don't want me to go off and be an adventurer or be smart or do anything that's not.
I mean, you
Yeah,
almost
leader
burned down
of
the
them.
school. I think they'll probably say you're not cut out to be the head of the circle either. So this could be win-win. What? Your mom's a bitch.
If anyone was gonna burn down the school, I thought it would be me, says Arlynn.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Do you want a
can't
beer?
believe we did that. Yes.
Cherith is asleep. Alright, here.
Here's you a Fanta Black, you bitch.
Fanta Black, bitch. It tastes awful.
Does it? Okay, I'm glad I didn't buy it full.
I already told you
It tastes like
awful.
nerds. It tastes like
Apparently
liquefied
it's
nerds.
they did it on Food Theory. Apparently it's blood orange. Which I can kind of see.
Really?
Give it a try.
Maybe.
Who
Anyway.
knows? Blood orange. Blood.
You guys will hold watch and have your beers, and you keep an eye out. There's some ruckus outside occasionally. Someone coming in drunk. You're also on the Prismari campus, which is much more the party campus, because people are out
fair.
doing like after show drinks and stuff like that. So your 4 hours goes relatively uneventful. And you are able to wake up Cherry and Telbron. And can you guys make me a d20 roll? Please, thank you.
I can try.
Oh, yeah. Let's give this a shot.
That's a 3.
19.
Telbron's dice,
You
I
are
don't
so
know why.
good.
That was so okay. We got a 5 and a 17, and then a 3 and a 19. It's like the same amounts on both of them. That's hilarious.
True.
Well done. Yeah, you guys, how do you spend your watch? Are you gonna go on wander? Are you gonna play cards? You gonna? I don't
I don't know. She'll probably start by when she brought the mattress, she probably bought a whole bunch of blankets, and so she'll curl up in some of those, and as well as just like a lyric book that she'll start writing in. She's not really gonna. She's got some stuff to think about first before she starts a conversation. Unless someone starts a conversation.
Yeah, I think Telbron has like a portable dragon chess set, and he's probably, if it's silent, he's probably just playing against himself. Like the board moves a piece, spins it.
I love that.
Doesn't
Just to
invite Cherith to play at all. Great. Love that for him.
Love that for you.
Love that. Although after a little bit, she will strike up kind of a conversation. Or
Yeah, like
a
4
little bit of a
hours.
question. Yeah, exactly. There are 4 hours, so maybe like, I don't know, half an hour in, she'll just kind of quietly go, "So does that happen to you often? The near death kind of thing?"
More often than I care to actually admit.
Is
I
that
would say I've at least had one near death per year, if not more.
so it's something I can come to expect?
Sadly, though, it coming from a teacher is something very new.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll have to get on with things then. Are you playing game?
Yeah, I've essentially been suspended from the club since my grades have not been great this year.
Oh, they do that?
Sadly.
Oh.
So it's kind of hard to learn when it's the TAs teaching and not the teachers.
Oh, they're not as good?
The TAs not so much, and again, the distraction in this school makes it nearly impossible to concentrate.
Oh, touche. Oh, I understand. Yeah. If things like that happened often, that would be quite distracting. And the first time, this time, last time, my head's in a bit of a jumble.
Are you doing okay?
Do you want to teach me the game?
Yeah, I can teach you.
Okay.
Deflect.
I like that. Yes. She'll clap her book closed and put it down.
Do you guys both want to make me a dragon chess roll? I'm guessing it's intelligence based. And Telbron rolls with proficiency. Jerk-ass shield emotions.
Mind shield.
That I botched.
Oh no! Yeah. 18. This is a really good
intelligence?
dice.
It's really,
no.
yeah.
19.
19. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, so Telbron, I think, hasn't really. Have you taught anybody how to play dragon chess before?
No, because it would have been his brother that taught him back when he was a kid. Then he had to kind of relearn it again from Rampart, and obviously not thinking straight right now.
Yeah, a little out of it. You're trying to you're kind of teaching by doing exactly the wrong thing. In this kind of well, if I go here, then you'd want to blah, 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 without really acknowledging that you're actively fucking up.
Pretty much.
Beautiful. You guys have a lovely game. Cherry wipes the floor with you. Clearly picks this up very quickly. Maybe
Does
you
that
have a
mean I
new
win?
dragon chest.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, does that mean I win?
Yeah, wait, how did you
Well, I don't know. I just went like this, and she'll like, I would say she would retrace all her steps because she's like something to focus on.
It's choreography.
Wait, why did I
Yeah.
do that? Clearly I'm very rusty.
Oh no, well no. You took it easy on me. It was just my first time. I understand. Do you want to play again?
Yeah, let's go again. I'll try this time.
Let's have one
Okay.
more roll. Remember to roll with proficiency for Telbron.
Proficiency wasn't the problem, it was the roll.
It was the one that was the problem.
Oh, okay.
That's
14.
better. 18.
Nice.
There you go. Okay. Cherry proves a very proficient student, but this time you really focus more on the game and get your head in the game a little bit and get yourself sorted. The rest of your watch goes uneventfully. Morning comes around. Everyone seems okay. You do technically still have class today.
Oh boy. I think Nelloris actually for the first time, she's going to like wear very simple makeup and very like dull clothing to try and blend in. She's going for like, I want to be stealth in class.
Taking some rolls from Johnny Lorehold.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Telbron's gonna be sick this class.
Okay.
Or wait, is
there
it the
is
test?
an exam today. I'll
Okay.
tell you that.
Was the exam.
So
He thinks about it and he's like, wait, there's an exam.
Telbron, no, you can't be sick on exams.
Also, if
It's
we're
today?
You would be
Yes,
sick
it
of
is.
exams.
We can be sick of exams. We also
Good.
do not study at all. So that's just
It's fine. We'll wing it. It'll be great. Totally
I'm pretty
Gucci.
good at winging it.
Scaramucci.
we really can't do much out of the ordinary though, or else someone will know something's up, right? So just act like you normally do.
Nice. So we can all fail our exams. Well, at least me and Telbron.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
I
sum up
feel
the whole
too.
year for us at this point.
I
Yeah,
generally
right.
club about half of it. So.
Mm.
All right. Well,
Right.
let's go.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna head to class. This is Dean Tullis's class.
Great.
Oh, good.
But just like it has been, the TA from the night before is
Just wrong classroom.
in there looking right frazzled, like clearly
Aw.
hasn't slept, has some band-aids like on her hands.
Oh, the
and,
window.
yeah. Looking a
know
little
Dolores looks very guilty.
she probably doesn't notice because she's like just kind of half asleep handing you out exams. So let's take a test, folks.
Oh boy.
So if you'd spent more time in Tullis's office, you would have been able to find some information on this, but it's not going to happen for sure. So the first is going to be lost magic relics. Identifying famous missing magical relics. You're going to be making an Arcana or History check.
Oh boy.
Oh, cool. We get a choice.
All right, I'll do Arcana.
Let's go with a history.
I'm gonna go with
And if you guys do
Arcana
have
here.
student dice from the
We
D4s
do.
based on those, you can use those.
Yeah.
We
And
have
you all
those
should have
student-
one relationship reroll.
Thank
Okay.
God, because I just
Okay.
botched.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Oh, I
no.
rolled a 10.
Alright.
There we go.
Go. No.
I'm gonna also
Another
reroll
reroll.
because That was
Okay.
not great.
That is a 17 for Kai.
Oh, that's better.
Do you have a D4 in
do have a
Arcana or
D4.
History?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I recommend rolling it.
That is a 19 for Kai.
Beautiful.
23 for Nelloris.
For Nelloris.
Oh, 13.
13.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It is what it is, my friends.
And a 21 for Telbron.
Oh, look at Telbron. Clearly, you just had to focus on Dragon Chest. The second half is a short essay section theorizing what magic items scholars have yet to discover. Seems real wide open, friends. But that's going to be a persuasion check.
Oh, thank
Oh.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was about to say, thank
That's
God.
the one I didn't get
Yeah.
the student die on. I have a -1 to persuasion, folks.
Let's go.
Roll that 20, baby.
Let's go.
That's
All
gonna be
right.
what
That's
I'm
gonna use.
okay.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Okay.
Not even. with my
Okay, so
proficiency,
that is a
I'm gonna be high.
12, which becomes
Sure.
only a 19.
Yeah, so they did the same thing. I had an 11 turned into a 21.
5. I rolled a 6 -1 is 5.
I can both
That's a
see
17.
Uh,
I add 8. I didn't roll above a 10.
Okay,
You
you,
don't have
guys.
a D4
I
for your thing, do you, Traz? Do you have a D4 for
No,
persuasion?
I don't have access to it if I do.
Oh, okay, fair. All right. The DC was 19.
Whoa!
Whoa. What?
Which
What?
means Kai is, for the first time, I think, the only one to pass all
No,
both
Oh, yeah.
exams.
both exams.
So-
you only passed. Yeah, you're the only one to pass both and everything. I'd say
So,
I passed both
Kai,
last time.
You can take a D4 for Arcana or History, whichever you rolled. And Nell and Telbron, you can take a D4 for Arcana or History, whichever you rolled. Kai and Cherith can take a D4 for Persuasion
Yeah, let's go.
going forward.
I keep failing the
You're just
persuasion
keep
ones. I
Oh.
failed the
no.
persuasion one last year too, so I didn't get the D4 last year. I keep failing the persuasion one because I'm -1.
So Dean Tullis's TA will accept your papers and have them all marked for you and get those out to you. But the rest of your day is free, followed by the masquerade in the evening. So you guys have the whole day to get ready and go get your gowns or whatever, assuming you're going.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be suspicious and not go.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep up
Fair.
appearances.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
be suspicious.
Don't be.
Don't
Suspicious.
be suspicious.
Would anyone like to roll for preparation accidents?
Sure.
Preparation
Ooh.
Because
accidents.
I
Go
wasn't
for
there
it.
for any of it.
What die?
A
is
D-
that?
a D10. Roll a D10.
Oh, okay.
4.
7.
5.
A D10, 9.
And 9. Okay.
9.
Who had the 5?
Me.
You rolled 5.
Yeah, Telbron rolled a 5.
So
Gotta
is
love
Telbron's
that. Oh, no.
outfit is Telbron's outfit an outfit, or are you using the badge of disguise self that you got?
I almost think his family sent him like fancy dress robes with Steve.
Sure. Okay, cool. So like very cool, like Stevedore branded.
Very much. Yes.
Now it is a masquerade,
Yes.
and so like disguising your identity is basically required for it. Are you doing anything with your hair, or what does your mask look like? What's your plan?
You'd probably wear a mask. Would be a good one for his family, though.
Yeah. So you wear something very dark or very light
Yeah,
colored.
it's something very dark. Maybe almost
Okay.
kind of an intimidating way, sort of way, because that's what his family does.
Very cool. Okay, so it's got these kind of like when you put it on, it is like a physical mask that like sets somehow kind of like sticks to your face without actually like sticking. It just sets there. And it is this kind of like, it almost just looks like smoke, like as it's physical, like it looks like leather or something. And when you set it on, it kind of goes and starts to sort of fluff out. But in doing so, the smoke that comes off of this mask starts seeping into your hair. And so probably until about like where your ponytail is just black now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna let his hair down, so it'd probably be like a streak all the way down the middle, I think.
Oh, actually it's two. It's almost like the like raccoon, like skunk streaks. Yeah. So you almost have these like two black that kind of come down and around, and then the white down the middle. Sick. So yes, yours is it was makeup, hair dye, or magical accessory work incorrectly, causing part of the character's appearance to have an unexpected color. So that's what yours is. Oh, very nice. Now, did someone got a 7?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. Were you going with Arlynn? Like, were you guys like going as a couple?
I mean, I thought so, but she's like super hard to get a hold of. I still don't know what's going on, so I think he's just in his room getting ready by himself, and like, if she answers his stone, maybe, but like...
In response, in response to your stone message, you get a message from Arlynn that says, sorry, something came up.
What do you...
Won't be there.
Fine. Okay. Great. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I guess I'm going solo.
And what is Kai's outfit?
Kai's outfit is a... so it is... Oh boy, how are we going to do this? We're going to say that it is a slender-fitting... double-breasted red suit with matching vest.
Hell yeah.
But with a blue and white half cloak. Like a military style half cloak with like pleating and ruching down one side, like an uneven cut.
Sick.
Yeah. And maybe something badass as like some type of tie or something, but I don't know. You know, he's not gonna have a tie, he's gonna leave it right open at the chest.
Of course.
You show to show up the crease.
And how is he disguising? I know he's particularly good at this.
Domino
how is
mask.
he disguising his appearance?
It's a domino mask.
Oh, just a classic.
Just a classic
Beautiful.
domino mask, but I think that it's like it matches the suit, so it's going to be like red and black, probably.
Cool. Sounds good. It kind of like fades, like starts black and sort of burns.
Yeah,
out
like
into the red.
kind of fiery, yeah. And
very cool.
Yeah. What's the
Okay,
mishap?
beautiful. And then
Was the mishap my date cancels?
yes.
Really?
The character's date backs out at the last moment. That worked really well for me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. And then who got a 9?
That was me.
Okay. You are going to get like partway through getting ready, you are going to get a panicked stone message from not Cornelius, Quintilius.
Hmm.
That the band is going to be, or actually no, sorry, not from Quintilius, from Aurora, that the band backed out at the last minute, and so her and her band are stepping in, and she desperately needs you to come help set up because she doesn't trust anybody else to touch her kit.
Okay.
So you might not be able to get quite as dolled up as you have wanted to, or you might have to just rush home and be a little late. Now,
fair.
is Cherry wearing something that is like a physical outfit, or is she using a disguise self kind of thing?
So she was going to use a physical outfit because she has connections with like fancy dancy fashion people. So yeah. So I was thinking to kind of disguise her identity further. She was going to, because her hair is actually dyed pink. She's going to strip the color and go back, like kind of dye it white. I can't remember if I said white or gray for her actual hair color. But yeah, anyway, so.
It's that soft kind of off-white of a cloud.
Yeah.
Almost gray. Yeah.
So
Love it.
that's going to be a big part of it. She'll have her hair up kind of in the looped braids like I'm sporting at the moment. But her outfit is going to be a lot of like a huge, like just a layer of chiffon over on everything. But it's going to have a one shoulder and kind of gather in the side, kind of get a kind of a Romanesque kind of look to that, or, you know. And then it's very tight fitting until it flares. Actually, no, it's going to have a mermaid skirt. So it just kind of flares at the very bottom. And then it's going to have just a one side kind of flowy, not a cape, not even a half cape, but just a little sheet that, just a bit of chiffon that will, kind of like a train. Oh no, Christa.
You hit Christa with a train.
Oh no, I hit Christa with a train.
Oh
No!
Oh boy.
How dare you, Caitlan? How
I'm
dare?
sorry.
Also,
It
do
took
you let
me,
me use like my random
There was too much
props?
stuttering.
That's
I
great.
could put on a disguise. Do you guys want me to put on a disguise?
Are you gonna put on
Yeah.
a
I have like
hat?
two
Bonjour.
steps to a mask. I have 2 steps to
Oh
a
my
mask.
goodness!
Hi guys.
Where you
Hi,
been?
Oh, hi.
Where you at?
welcome back.
It's very dark. Hello,
What?
everybody.
What
no.
just happened here?
My power just went out.
What the
Oh
hell?
my goodness!
Oh my gosh.
Bryn might make it to the season finale after all.
She
might,
yeah. Oh, hang on, I can't see anything. Where'd my phone go?
Here we go.
Caitlin, the train hit Krista's house.
Oh
Or power
no.
line.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my phone. It's on the other
Jeez.
side. Hang on.
Ta-da.
I think you're in my headset right now.
Is the power back on?
It's not.
Ah!
Very
Goodness.
spooky.
Spooky.
No,
Ah!
so my now you're a lizard.
Ah!
My stepdad has a battery backup for our internet, so the internet is still on, and my laptop has battery. So you are hearing me, I think, probably through my mic or my headset.
You
Yes.
sound okay.
Oh no, real take on. No, sorry.
You sound okay.
I sound okay. All right. Should be fine then. Actually,
Now
hang
the
on,
game has
give me-
gone very spoopy vibe.
Right?
big spooky vibes.
Go set some candles up. Let's make it a nice romantic night.
Actually, hang on.
I was gonna say we can
I am
have
surrounded
that
by
for
numerous candles.
Saturday night. Saturday night would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Where's my? Let's see if I can do this.
Saturday
Yes.
night's alright for fighting.
Oh, power keeps like flickering on.
Makes it spookier.
There we go. And now I have my mic
Oh.
back. So it's gonna be real spooky. It's
Yay.
gonna just like keep flickering.
Okay, hold on. Let me
But
adjust your
anywho,
green
so
screen a
you're
little.
Yes, I'm not gonna have a green screen. You can definitely see my background. But that's all good. We won't worry about that.
I'll leave it on.
Okay. So hang on.
The things we suffer through for the art.
I know, right? For
Right?
the
That's
art.
like pretty great for like backup Wi-Fi. Wonderful.
Right? It's
That's
not bad.
nice. Because my backup Wi-Fi is the phone, which we already tried that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Cherry was describing wearing the thing with the stuff.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And it was so good it knocked your power out.
Right?
It was
Yeah.
so good. So, all right, that mouse doesn't work. Yes, so we did that, and it's beautiful and wonderful. And were you wearing a mask?
Yes, she's wearing a mask. Yeah.
Okay.
So her
Okay.
dress is going to be like a really deep red, like a burgundy, I guess. And so her
Beautiful.
mask will also be burgundy. She's
Okay.
going very different kind of style, but Prismari, but
Yeah. Well, the whole purpose of this ball is to
Oh,
not be
is to not
your
do that.
house,
So
right?
maybe
So that's actually perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not a vibrant red. It's like a deep red.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
it. And then who didn't I get yet?
Me.
And what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Mac.
Mac.
Yeah. Well, Mac won't be there because
Right, 'cause he's not
he.
third gear. Mhm.
Yes. What outfit is are you wearing? Like, what kind of outfit are you wearing?
So Nelloris is wearing a ball gown dress that has these like very almost like curly layers to it that it starts black at the bottom and then goes white with fire kind of embellished throughout it. So it looks like this dress is almost on fire because she's going for kind of emulating more like Prismari, I think was the school, like the Prismari dragon I was looking at. I remember when we did this.
Cool.
So she's
Yeah.
very, like on fire looking dress that has a sweetheart neckline and then just like fire shoulder pieces almost that look at like it, and just dress. She uses druid craft to make it just look all on fire.
Very cool. And
looking
what?
at.
And then what kind of mask? Similar to what you're wearing?
Yeah, similar to this, but then like of course instead of the blue, she has like red glowing gems. So she has a very like Venetian mask kind of.
Very, very cool. Okay, so you. This is the best one. So you are getting all dolled up, and you're just about to leave, and you're heading out. And as you kind of walk towards the front door, Melwithorn, I guess he is technically is a dryad, but is basically a tree that sort of wanders around with his sort of like cool flame in his own heart, in his chest. Meets you kind of at the front door and is wearing the same dress as you.
What?
Oh my god.
My
yes.
god.
And
Absolutely.
he stops and looks at you and is like, "Oh my goodness, you look beautiful."
So do you.
Thank you. And just does not acknowledge that it's the same dress.
No, I think you pull it off better.
What do you mean?
The dress.
Oh, did we wear the same outfit?
I think so. I thought I got mine custom made. But
Oh.
apparently we got it from the same tailor.
That's
How
very
rude.
fair.
But you look very dashing. The whole fire and tree combo is really interesting.
Well, how about I do this? And he sort of like swooshes a hand down, and the fire that is both sort of in him, in his eyes and in his chest, along with the flames of the top of the dress, slowly turn blue, like a blue flame, like almost like a gas fire.
Yeah.
And the black of the dress erupts in flowers and is just blossoms kind of all the way down, where they look like they're just very tiny and made of silk, but they're actually like real flowers. Is that better? I understand that wearing the same outfit as someone is taboo.
No, that looks really cool. I think, yeah, you've really made it your own. You can hardly tell that they're totally different dresses now. That looks awesome.
Well, thank you. Would you like to head to the dance? And we'll offer you
Sure.
an arm very low.
Branch.
He's like 7 foot, and so we'll kind of offer a branch very low.
The Nelloris will like flutter up and just sit on the branch.
Oh, perfect. Yes, he'll hold his arm out,
She'll
and you can just
perch.
sit on it.
She'll perch.
Beautiful. And you guys will head to the masquerade. So as you guys arrive, you will see that it is. You guys already saw the decorations, you were there, but in practice with the lights and all of the banners up in the evening and full of people in just absolutely the most beautiful, incredible outfits you've ever seen. You walk in and just take it all in. It seems like everyone is kind of milling about. Nothing has like officially started yet, but there are unseen servants, so little just trays of food and drink kind of floating around.
Yeah.
Is anyone looking for anything in particular? Looking for anyone in particular?
Yeah, so Telbron's gonna go to like the northwest side, pop one of the cards from his ring, write a message to Nell. I'm in the north wing side of the ball. Look for smoke. And she'll hear that in her mind.
Cute.
Ooh. She'll reply, well, where there's smoke, there's fire. And then Nell will try and find him because she's looking like fire.
Adorable. Oh, that's so fucking cute. Okay, can I get both of you to make me an investigation check? With advantage,
I can
because
try.
you told each other.
I rolled a 2 and a 4. Perfect. So that's a 5 for Nelloris.
All right, hold on. That dice is gone.
Wait, was that 2? Yeah, it was a 2. I knocked it over into a 20. I was like, wait, what?
That is.
Come on, Tell. Come on, Tell.
do I add to investigation?
That's a 15.
Okay, so you get this very beautiful moment that always happens in masquerades where you see Nelloris, like you clearly recognize her, like she's a very tiny owlin. It's with mushrooms in her feathers, so it's kind of hard to not see her or not recognize her. You are with your hair a different color and with your mask and your different outfit and everything, you're a little harder to spot. So Nelloris is kind of like flitting up to look around and can't see, and so you sort of have the opportunity to get the drop on her.
Cool. So Telbron is actually going to fly up there then, since he can fly
Oh.
for 10 minutes at a time.
Very much. Perfect. So you'll float up and catch her off guard.
Looking for someone.
Oh. Telbron. I think I just found him.
Telbron with black hair. Oh my.
Right?
He's a very bad boy, I see.
Okay. Dashing. No, that's Nelloris's inside voice. She did not say that out loud. She has a little more respect than that. A little more. Not much, but more. You look very handsome. What happened to your... Was that intentional? You kind of look like a skunk a little bit.
I don't think the hairline was, but I think it turned out all right.
It looks really nice. You look very handsome. You look very nice.
And you look stunning.
Thank you. You wanna dance up here?
Yeah, let's get things started.
You do see that sort of over the area that Arlynn had been prepping when you guys were doing your preparations. There are a few people that you normally wouldn't see flying, sort of floating and dancing. You guys are outside of that, though, because you guys can both fly. So you are floating around.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Lost her again?
Yep. Oh, what?
All right. And we dance.
Yep.
It may be a flick as the power comes back on, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Let there be
Fingers
light!
crossed. Let there be Christa!
Not yet.
Christa!
It's a really good attempt.
Thank you. I'm trying to summon.
You'll get it right. Eventually, you'll
Christa.
get it right, because...
Hadouken!
Christa.
Christa, I summon thee. From the depths of hell, I choose you!
I summon you to fulfill your oath. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Christa, mommy, I've
And
come
that's
to
just on
bargain.
loop. Uh-oh.
Christa, mommy. Uh-oh, I hear the
Uh-oh.
Discord
Oh,
thing there.
they turned on the generator. They turned the generator on, the internet cut out. Womp womp.
Womp
Womp
womp.
womp.
Hi, chat. How's it going? You're all good? We're all good. I'm gonna drink some tea, because my voice is dead.
Chris is suggesting we go to break.
Watch my eyes just suddenly...
I was looking, I was like, wait, why aren't they colored?
Oh,
I mean, they actually
that's
are.
so weird.
Because they are blue under here. They're just not
They
this
are.
blue.
Yeah, they're
Alright,
not,
so
like, piercing.
after these messages, we'll be right back. Hey, look, we got her back.
Hooray! Hello, hi. Hi, guys. We're not going to do too much chatting right now. We're just going to jump right back into it because I do have quite a bit of power on my laptop, but just in case the internet goes out too, we'll try to keep it together. Anywho, hello, hi. Let's get back to it. So I believe we had. I was asking Kai. Kai, when you arrive, are you looking for anyone in particular? Are you in a super? I know normally to class and stuff, you're a super early shower upper, but are you that as well to parties?
I think he's usually about a half hour late to parties.
Perfect.
Like, tastefully late. But not dickishly late.
Okay. Can you make me a really quick investigation check?
Oh, actually. 16.
You survey the crowd and are looking around and seeing who's here, and you look up, and you see who you are pretty sure is Telbron and Nelloris dancing somewhat off of the dance floor, up in the air.
Show-offs.
And are you gonna grab food? Are you looking for anyone in particular?
He's gonna grab a couple of drinks if they have them, and he's gonna basically do the thing where he walks up to one of the servers with the trays, and is gonna grab that and go and grab another one and start walking off with it.
It's an unseen servant, so yeah, so you just like stop the tray, chug all of them, and then it continues on its way. And a figure in a positively stunning gown, in something that kind of evokes the change of seasons from spring into summer, approaches you and says,
"Oh, you gonna save some for the rest of us there, hot stuff?"
Nah, I'm good. Why, do you want one?
Yeah. Maybe you could find me a drink.
Is there an unseen servant nearby?
Yeah, you see a couple that are kind of flitting around. A couple of champagne glasses on one comes near you.
Here you are. Lovely dress.
Thank you. And she'll kill it in one go.
Nice.
So, you here with anyone?
No, I'm just alone tonight.
Alone and looking for a good time.
I am always looking for a good time. How about you?
Always.
Kai, roll me an investigation check. And
15.
Mysterious stranger, roll me a deception check.
Oh my god, what if Mysterious Stranger doesn't have D&D Beyond open?
I'm sure they do.
It's like
I'm
physical
sure they
dices.
remember that they don't have points in deception.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think your charisma's bad though.
I'm very charismatic, thank you very much.
Evidence to the contrary.
There we go.
That would be a 5.
That'd be 5.
Can I have advantage because I'm in disguise?
And he's not expecting you here. Sure, advantage.
Yes. All right, that's a 12.
It's still lower. Kai, you recognize someone.
Are you not here with anybody?
No. Nope. Not yet.
No. You're here with me.
Oh,
You
all
wanna
right.
dance?
I would love to dance. And she's gonna kind of like run a finger down your chest.
We can dance in a minute. And he's gonna put his hand on the small of her back and just basically like lift her into a very deep kiss in the middle of the ball.
Aww. Mysterious stranger.
Her mask will slip off. Oh, Kai, I was doing a bit, and
You can
I
bite
mean,
me anytime.
I guess you can do that again, but like, yeah, your bit.
Yeah.
There we are.
I thought you said you could.
You want to go dance? What? Oh, yeah. There was like a thing with my parents. It turns out something about them. It's like not great to fight professors or something. There was, but you know, they definitely let me out and know that I'm here.
I missed you.
Hey, I missed you too. Wait, do you want Mysterious Stranger back? Phil,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, that was hot.
She'll put the mask back on. Oh, you liked it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's got big
Shall
Parks
we
and Rec
dance,
vibes.
mysterious stranger?
Let's dance.
All right.
My voice
go.
is very
You guys.
heavy.
There we are.
Yay!
Coming soon, TM.
And now
Yeah,
we have
you are.
everybody.
Oh no!
Oh no! God damn it. I worked so hard to not say, are you an early arriver? And then you bring this on me. Jesus.
He arrives, especially when he means to.
Exactly. Cherry, you have been kind of stuck here for a while. So did you run home to get everything last minute prepared? And so you're showing up a little late?
Yeah, she would have been frantically texting her like makeup artist and being like, "Oh my gosh, this thing came up. I need to just kind of book it a little bit later."
They're waiting there with their foot tapping, like, "Cherry, my darling, let's go. We must put you in your makeup. Come on. We only have a few minutes. Let's go." And just sets you up. So is your mask actually like makeup and like part of your face?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
In these beautiful colors. So when you arrive, are you looking for anyone in particular? Are you trying to find someone? Are you purposefully not trying to find somebody?
In the beginning, she'll probably try to find the rest of the gang here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Roll me investigation.
All right. Let's go. It could have been worse. It's a 15.
Okay, that's good.
15.
The DC is still low, so you're good.
Oh, nice.
So you look around, you look up at all of the beautiful dancing folk up in the center, all on the levitation panel, and then slightly off to the side, you see two that you recognize as you would. Very few people can afford the outfit that Telbron's wearing, and so you recognize him quite quickly with a small Arlynn. So pretty clear. And then Kai, have you taken Arlynn to the floating dance floor, or are you just in like the dance area?
Floating.
Okay. I wanted to check. I wasn't sure if he would feel like that was like, stepping on his manhood using fake flying.
I can flyvitate.
You just wanted to use the dance floor.
I just wanted to use the dance floor. It's fine.
Not like Nell and Telbron, who are carving their own dance floor.
Whoa.
You step into you see them as well floating above the levitation. It's hard to miss Arlynn's hair and Kai's physique, so it's
Nice.
pretty recognizable. As you are sort of walking through, are you grabbing any snacks? Are you grabbing a drink?
Yeah, she'll grab a drink.
Okay.
And because now that she's spotted them and she knows what they look like, they're having their own moments. So she's actually going to, and I wrote down some names of people I've interacted with. Well, rather, I put them into the NPCs without any relationship points.
No, hey, perfect. That works.
But, so she's actually going to, she's going to try to find Javnesh, because it's probably decently easy to find him. And
Very fair.
Seemed very nice to her before. So she's just going to take a peek, see if he came with anybody.
Okay, beautiful. He is let's see, let's take a look around. First thing I would like you to do is roll. God, what's that number? There we go. Can you roll me a dex save if you want to use a save?
Okay. I mean, I don't think I get anything plus to the save. But
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
Do it.
Oh, that rolled off the. Oh, of course it did. Is that a? Oh, yeah, great. That's that. I actually do get a bonus to dex saves, but it's
Hell
only
yeah.
going to take me to an 11.
That's okay. I was looking for a
Sure.
10.
Oh,
You
nice.
feel a bump into your back, and someone there in this very it is definitely like old theater. Like it's the kind of thing that you would see on like, you know, a big stage production. And you feel this bump and you almost spill, like it's as you're taking a sip and you almost spill a drink down this like kind of cotton candy almost dress. And I'm so sorry. Did I spill?
No, I caught myself.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
And he presumably someone in a mostly men's cut outfit will sort of turn away and start kind of looking around. But can you roll me an investigation check?
All right. Hopefully this goes better.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. That was better. That
Yay.
was 10 more than last time. So let's see what I add to it. Investigation 2. So 18. Oops.
Wonderful. You are absolutely correct. Javnesh is a very large owlin. And there are only there are more owlin at Strixhaven than most places. But he is particularly large. And he has an unfortunate owl lick. So that just kind of, so he has certain feathers that just like to go kind of everywhere. And yeah, so he is wearing very like complementary earth tones. So like he wears, like he himself is sort of barn owl colors, so is very dark browns and earthy tones, but then he is wearing this sort of combination of deep forest greens with like little pops of red in this like very wonderful outfit, and then and has these kind of like pieces that almost like clip onto his wings that look like small pieces of cape, so it makes his wings almost look like a cape. But he seems to be standing in like a group of people. He's not on the dance floor or anything, just standing there with sort of a group of folks that you don't really recognize, all sort of humanoids, so it's kind of hard to tell. Much harder to tell than him. But he seems to be just standing with a group of friends.
Okay. She's gonna kind of try to intermingle into the group.
Okay. Oh,
Kinda
dice isn't there.
Go up beside him though, see if she can kind of get into their circle, but beside him.
Yeah, absolutely. He sort of looks down to you and says, "Oh, hi. I'm nobody. Who are you?"
Nobody. Oh, well, you know. What a coincidence. I am also nobody.
Oh, fancy that. Fellow nobody. Lovely to meet you. And puts a hand out.
Nice to meet you as well. So, did you come with anybody? Or nobody?
Well, I suppose if I say another nobody, then it's also a somebody. With no one. I came with these guys, and kind of points at the group, like, yeah.
Fair enough.
What about you, mysterious stranger?
Yes. Oh, I'm flying solo today, you might say.
Oh, flying. I'm great at that. I do that quite well. Would you care to fly not solo? And kind of points at the dance floor.
Well, I'd love to fly with you tonight.
All of his friends are just like, you can kind of see them even through their masks, are like, dude, oh, idiot. Like, but
you
all
just
like
get shoved.
pretty much, yeah. He sort of and like adjusts a bunch of stuff, probably more than he needs to, and then puts a hand out to you.
She'll take his hand.
And starts walking away, and you just kind of catch him like looking over his shoulder, and even through, he has this sort of like wooden mask. It's not quite as fancy as like a lot of people's. It doesn't have extra magic going on. It's just very simple but beautifully carved. But even through this, you can see him kind of giving this like, what the fuck? Look over his shoulder at his buddies as he leads you onto the dance floor.
Yay!
And he's, I'm more of a soarer. Shall we go on the helpful floor?
I mean, we don't have to. And she'll levitate.
Wow. Yeah. Cool. And you see him kind of like, one sec, and sort of flips through, looks like kind of a tiny spell book in his pocket, and flips through and sort of really quickly goes, and then floats a little bit too, and has clearly cast levitate on himself.
Nice.
And
I mean, then
has,
we'll be
like, a
evenly
scroll or
matched.
something. Exactly. And yeah, so he offers a hand out and sort of pulls you in, and kind of awkwardly, his hand kind of hovers for a second at your like mid back.
Here, let me help you. And she'll kind of get them into a proper position.
Oh, you've done this before.
Many times.
Cool. I'm Javnish, by the way.
It's nice to meet you. And she'll whisper in his ear, I'm Cherry.
Whew. In a very Nelloris way, he has tufts that come up for a second, and begins to twirl you around the dance floor. You guys all have a lovely little dancing time, and it's very lovely, and you're all so precious, and I love all of you. There is a point sort of shortly after that there is a not like overpoweringly loud, but loud enough that everyone can hear it, sort of a soft bong, bong. And everyone that is on the levitation platform begins to slowly lower. And somewhat the kind of house lights sort of come on. And this isn't like threatening or anything. It's just, it's sort of like an announcement is to be made, is the vibe you're getting. All of the unseen servant trays kind of move their way to the outside edges. And those of you on the levitation panel will slowly be lowered. Those of you not on the levitation panel, are you going to continue up onto the second floor, or are you going to into like the mezzanine, or are you gonna head down to the ground?
I don't know. I think Nell's gonna just kind of, I think she's turned almost into putty at this point. So I think she'll just go for Telbron drags her.
Probably the second floor before his magic and his ring runs out, because he can only do it for so long at a time.
Adorable. Cherry, do you go down? Do you lead down to the ground, or do you want to go up high?
She'll kind of try to persuade him to go up to the mezzanine, because they're already up and floating anyway, so.
Totally. Yeah, he lands first and sort of gently helps you settle down. As you all settle down into the ground, in the center of this room, there is a very large statue, sort of just off to the side of the dancing platform. And this is, I believe you guys all rolled pretty well in your history checks, that this is Kolema, who was a magister in previous years. And all of the lights, the house lights, now that everyone is kind of settled, dim down again, and a single, well, maybe not a single light, a number of lights on a single point shine onto this statue that kind of shimmers for a moment, and almost like an overlay of a face that is the same as Kolema's, the face that you're seeing, sort of sheens over this statue, and as it does, it begins to speak, and in a soft voice that seems to echo in your minds as if it is being magically projected, says, "Students of Strixhaven, always remember the chain of which you are a part. Wisdom is shared, learned, added to, and passed on. Links are added and lost, but the chain of tradition connects us all. Those of us who were, who are, and who are yet to come, you are bonded, students of Strixhaven, to one another and to those you'll never know. Never doubt the wondrousness of what you've learned or the remarkable place you hold as the link between the past and the future. This night, we are one community, knowing no boundaries of role, college, or time." And everyone in the hall bursts into applause and cheering. And, but then the face cracks. It doesn't crack, it glitches almost and seems to misshape for a second. And this the beard sort of disappears and a younger face is looking at you. Can I really quickly get wisdom saves from everybody?
16.
Okay.
19.
Beautiful.
Wisdom save. Oh my gosh, my dice are cursed. It's a new day, right?
18.
It's not important. It's not like a save. If you fail, it's not a big deal.
Okay. It's then it's 12 because I rolled a 4 on my dice.
And sorry, what did you get, Cherry?
Oh, 18, sorry.
Okay, and Arlynn?
18.
Beautiful. Okay, so everyone except for Nell. You guys, Nell, I think your brain kind of goes into like not panic mode, but like fight mode of like, oh fuck, something's happening. What do I like? You're just alert and you start like looking around for like who's doing this. Whereas the rest of you are still have your eyes on here, and this face twinges in your brain, and there is you've seen it before, but you can't place it. Cherry, there is something about this face that you haven't met this person, but like there's something about it that just like calls to you. And then the voice continues and has a twinge of that voice that you heard, Cherry, when someone told you take care of them. And you hear that voice blended with Kolema's say, "But be warned, there is a harsh lesson you have yet to learn. When the mistakes of the past are forgotten, it will return to haunt the present. Beware, mages, of the shadow that reaches for you even now." And the face disappears and the lights drop. A number of folks scream, and then the lights slowly, the regular lights slowly come back on, and the screams turn to hushed, somewhat panicked conversation about what was that and what did it mean and what could this possibly mean.
About time.
So I guess we should stop making out.
I didn't say that.
Nell, are you okay?
What was that?
Looks like a warning.
Weird.
And Javnesh turns to you, Cherry. Cherry, are you okay?
Yeah. It was a strangely familiar voice. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was probably just part of the whole production, right?
Yeah. Probably. Do you want to go grab a drink?
I think I'd love that. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. And he'll start leading you towards the stairs. Nell and Telbron, are you guys staying up top?
I think Nell's gonna start looking for everyone else with Telbron. Just kind of be like, that was weird. We should find our friends. That was weird.
Okay. Nell and Telbron, can I get a investigation check?
No, that's a 3.
That's a 14.
Oh, sorry. And you guys are still up top. Roll with advantage.
Okay. I don't know what die I should even trust at this point.
14.
Wild.
That's a 6.
Okay. Telbron, you're looking around and can't notice. You are looking around Nelloris and you see Kai leaning down. You recognize most parts of Kai, and you see him making out with someone who you do recognize the hair of, and see that is Arlynn, and you see them down, somewhat involved.
I guess if they're not super worried. Nell's
Did
gonna
you find
turn
me?
and start making out with Telbron. It's fine. It's fine. We're not worried about it. I'm not gonna be worried about it. I'm at the equivalent of prom.
Just reaches up.
I'd be like, yeah, it's like, no, did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Precisely. Cherry, can I get you to make me a perception check with advantage because you're up in the mezzanine?
Okay, sounds good. Oh, that's a really good thing because I rolled a 1 on my other dice. But perception would be a 17.
Beautiful. So as you're walking along, you are sort of eyeing down, and you've caught Kai and Arlynn before, or you've caught Kai at least before, or no, and Arlynn. You saw both of them, so you recognize their outfits. You see where they are. You then see across the mezzanine. You see Telbron kind of disappear behind one of the banners, and presume. And some wings sticking out the other side of the pillar. But as you are looking down, you start to notice something catches your eye. There are many colors and many stunning, beautiful outfits here. But there is one that is this statuesque figure that seems to be trailing itself through, like almost serpentine. Doesn't seem like they're going anywhere in particular. It's just sort of making their way in this beautiful, seems to have some kind of inner light, golden gown, that has this like positively enormous bustle. And this person seems to be, at first you think they're kind of like, you know how when you're walking through a crowd, you kind of like touch people's backs to kind of let them know you're there, to kind of move your way through. At first you think it's that, but then you notice that every person that this figure touches seems to kind of either shudder or sort of cough or seems to sort of shrink in some way. Some people are magically enhanced. There are like glows or colors, or the magic wind that they keep around them kind of dies out. And as you are watching this, the bustle shifts and a fold of fabric flips up from someone's magical wind, and you notice a green glow that you recognize as the sickly green color of the orb that Dean Tullis carried with her.
Yeah. Jevnish, stay close.
Sure. Of course.
All right. She's gonna point it out to him and just say, stay very far away from that person. Just kind of like not pointing, but like just kind of motioning.
Sure. The gold dress?
The gold dress.
Okay.
She's going to, I guess we're on the opposite side of the mezzanine as Nell and Telbron, right? No,
Yes.
Yeah, Nelloris and Telbron, right? Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to go down because they were going to go down the stairs, get another drink.
Yeah.
Have them swing by the drinks and then go up to Kai and Arlynn and inform them about this.
Tap, tap, tap.
There's something afoot. Yeah.
Jabnesh is gonna kind of like pick up what you're throwing down, and will sort of like stand on the other side of them and sort of almost open his wings a little bit to block you from Dean Tullis across the room.
Perfect. I need you two to stop sticking your tongues down each other's throats for 1 minute and listen to what I have to say.
All right, you've got a
What?
minute.
Do you see that golden person over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're spreading the sickness.
Is that Dean
It's
Tullis?
highly possible it's Dean Tullis. Yeah.
What do you mean
How
spreading
do
the
you know
sickness?
that?
Can't you see it? They have this glow to them.
Maybe they're pregnant.
Everyone that they touch. No, you're so funny. Everyone that they
What?
touch kind of shrinks away from them, gets sick. They're not just pushing through people. They're
It's
actively
targeted.
harming everybody that they touch. It may not be the Dean, but it might be. It's something that needs to be stopped. I think that has something to do with the warning that we just heard. We need to do something. Someone has to do something.
Where's the orb?
It's gonna go to hell. There was a green like, I don't know. There was a green like the orb under the bustle. They
What's
might
a
be
bustle?
under the bustle. The back of the dress.
Bet. Watch my ass. I'm going in.
Arlynn, yeah.
I'm always.
Of course I will. Okay, what are you doing, Kai?
Kai is going to walk up. So is this person that's in this outfit is do they look like a teacher? Or do they just, it's a masquerade? Are they dressed like with a mask and such?
Yeah, they have like this like stunning gold, like totally covered. They have their hair seems to shift colors as you look at them.
Okay. Here we go. Don't fuck it up, Al. Hey, gorgeous. Fancy a dance?
She turns and looks and says, terribly sorry, it's...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll teach you. Come on. One dance won't kill you. A woman as beautiful as you needs to learn to cut a rug. And I don't mind teaching you. Wouldn't it be nice to be taught for a change?
Oh my god, okay, hang on. Okay, hang on 2 seconds, I need to read things.
Oh god, I'm gonna
Yes,
I mean, I didn't mean walk right up to them, but
die. That's why I said watch my
But
ass.
Look who you talk to.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Can you please? Can you be charmed?
Can I be charmed?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Arlynn's
I
been
don't
doing
see-
it. Have you not seen the last several seasons?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, magic. You're a human, right? Or
I know I'm a Superion, but I can be charmed. Now I have to ask one question. Is this orb made of emerald or jade?
Ooh.
Because it's glowing green, and he didn't think about it until this moment.
So, not
It only needs
specifically.
one
it just needs to be
ounce of it.
green, right?
It only needs 1 ounce in
Hang
its
on.
composition.
Roll me a d20.
That's an 8.
You.
Give it to me.
This is actually, yeah, this works. She steps towards you and begins to put a hand out as if to set it against your chest. But as she does so, whatever mystic wind that is rolling around sort of flips up the bustle again, and you catch this glint of green, and you feel it affect you.
Don't fuck it up. Okay.
And she keeps walking towards you.
He's going. Okay, here's the goal. I'm sick. I got disadvantage on this. He's gonna take a step forward and catch her hand by the wrist, if he can, and kiss her.
Okay, before, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Okay.
And with disadvantage if you're sickened.
Oh, well, okay, so that a 4 turns into a 1.
Beautiful. You see this, you feel the effects even before you see the green, and it washes over you, and she starts walking towards you, and as you go to try to reach out, you're trying to overpower the sickness and trying to get through it, but you hear a voice in your head that says, "Walk away." And you feel compelled to leave her presence.
And he's gonna scoot the hell out of there.
The rest of you, 3 of you, see this figure drop her hand, watch you walk away towards your friends, and then she turns back and is less serpentine now and is starting to walk towards the door.
It's the orb. It's
Kai, man, are you okay?
It's radioactive evil orb. It's the orb. She's got it.
Okay.
I couldn't get it out of the bustle though. Something. Mind control? I don't know. Something made me walk away before I could grab it.
Okay. Should we tell somebody? Is this something we should get on? I have no idea what's happening here.
Okay, Javnesh, Dean Tullis is possessed or evil or something and has an ancient artifact that's doing weird stuff and making everybody sick. Go tell someone who's not Dean Tullis.
Sorry for bringing you into this.
You be our messenger bird, okay?
Yeah, for sure. And he'll kind of turn to you and lean down and go, "Thanks for bringing me into this."
Yeah, no worries, man. Also, like, nudge. look at Cherith, look at him. Nice.
I'm going to go tell Telbron and Nell. And
right. I will go find somebody. And you see him kind of walk off and sort of take a
not Coach Knuckles.
Wide berth. Right, yeah. Fucking Coach Knuckles.
Not Coach Knuckles. Or maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like if any professors at this school aren't gonna be swayed and will listen, it's probably Coach Knuckles.
Maybe Coach Knuckles.
Maybe Coach Knuckles. Wonderful. So okay, perfect. Cherry, you're gonna head up.
Yep, she's going
Kai,
to
you're starting to feel better.
Uncharacteristically fluster a little bit and then go up the stairs to get them to stop making out and listen to her. She's just the no fun police.
You're just the fun police tonight, aren't you, Cherith?
A little bit.
She got the worst job tonight.
I know, chaperone.
You find them up against a pole or a pillar.
I need you two to stop making out for 1 second and listen to what I have to say.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh.
Hi. downstairs there is a likely Dean Tullis with the orb, and we should maybe do something.
Oh,
She's spreading sickness.
Where
It's someone.
where did
It
she-
might be her.
Where'd
She'll
she go?
point, probably, or motion probably with her head.
As you guys look, this incredible flowing golden gown slips out the front door. You see the doors close behind her dress.
okay.
Just
There's
okay.
windows near us, right?
Yes. Well, no, actually, there aren't any windows in this building for some reason.
Okay. Nell's gonna fly down and get ready to go in hot pursuit.
Okay, cool. You guys are just are you all rushing out?
I think we should all meet up together first, but
Well, yes.
if everyone's rushing out,
We're gonna do a badass fight in our prom dresses. Love it.
So yeah, you guys are all going to head down. You fly down or run towards the front door, kind of sort of pushing people out of the way as you get to the front. You group at the front door, and where are you heading?
Do we see Dean Tullis?
You look out, you see the glints of a gold dress heading towards presumably heading towards Lorehold. It seems to be that. There's like Lorehold and I think Prismari is that way, but
Yeah. Are they 60
Presumably.
feet away from me right now?
yeah, they're probably like a solid block or two ahead of you.
All right. Nell's gonna try and follow. When I get
Yep.
within 60 feet, I'm gonna try and cast
That's
Hold
our
Person on
plan.
Dean.
oh, nice.
She seems to be moving at somewhat superhuman speeds, and is kind like once you sort of like get up in the air a little bit, and you notice that the reason that her dress is fluttering so much and catching the moonlight is because she is flying very close to the ground, but she's flying both physically and metaphorically in that she's booking it. And is definitely outpacing you.
Oh. What do we do?
I can jump twice 90 feet, but I can only take one of us. And it's going to be loud.
Do we
Yeah.
want?
Don't do it yet. Come on, let's keep eyes on her.
You guys run after her, keeping as much speed as you can, and she is consistently gaining distance until
Flyers, get a
eventually.
vantage point.
Yes, if anyone wants to go up. So
Yes.
are both of you?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. So both of you are going to go up. You definitely can't pace her from the sky, but you can keep eyes. And you see her heading, like you presumed, towards Lorehold and goes into the Lorehold building.
I think we need to
All
talk
right.
to the dean in her office again.
I don't think that went very well
Round
last
two,
time.
let's
Oh, I'm not
go.
right there.
Did you fly back
Well,
to us?
you and I were.
Oh, yeah, I think we'll fly back once we realize that she's in Lorehold, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Are you guys going to head there?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe with more of a plan.
Does anybody have anything they need to cast right now? Prep. This time we're not going in unprepared.
Yeah, Telbron will cast his mage armor.
Let's get your mage armors up, people. Any encouraging talks from anybody? Anything that we need to do? Do it now.
It's a 10-minute walk if anyone has
Okay.
inspiring speech or whatever the ability is.
Okay.
Cool. Is anybody else doing anything before you get there?
No, I think
Yeah.
if
What you
possible,
doing?
right when we get there, right before we like open the door, I would love to
Sure.
activate my symbiotic entity because that lasts for
10-4?
10 minutes only.
I also will cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
I'm going to do Mantle of Inspiration. So I'll expend one use of Bardic Inspiration to grant myself a wondrous appearance. When I do so, choose a number of creatures I can see and who can see me within 60 feet. So everyone here. Oh, actually, sorry. Only up to my Charisma modifier of 4. Oh.
Everyone but
there's
you.
4 of us.
Everyone but me. Okay, yeah, that works. You all each gain 8 temporary hit points. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on and these contacts are nothing. So
Caitlin, do it to yourself.
I feel that.
I get 28 temp HP when I activate my symbiotic
Yep.
entity, so you take that on yourself.
oh, okay, sounds good. So 8
they don't
temporary hit
stack.
points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful. So you guys are all gonna head up. I assume you're heading towards like her office.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You guys head up, and as you are about to turn into her office, you see down at the end of the hall there are these 2 like massive like double doors. One of which is like slightly open. And you see a eerie green glow coming out of the doors.
Bubbles.
You gonna be alright, Kai?
I can't handle that ball. If someone else can take care of that, I can get a hold of the dean or your uncle.
Uncle Dean.
Okie dokie. So you guys are gonna head up to the door. Who's Aragorning? Kai, are you gonna Aragorn the doors?
One sec. I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to imbue my fists.
Sick.
Fuck this door. Kick it.
Let's go.
They both fly open and crack against the walls. As you look in, the room is swirling with this sort of green energy. This seems like more like a dean's shared space. There's a number of tables, somewhat like a study, and you step forward in to this space. Can y'all roll me a perception check?
Oh, I
I can
thought it was
attempt
gonna be
one.
the
How's
big
that?
one.
Nat 1!
Oh,
Nat 20.
perception, eh? 22.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, nice.
11.
11K.
19.
Beautiful. And sorry, what was yours
That's
now?
nat
22.
Very nice. Okay.
21 with a nat
Um,
20, so no, still.
Beautiful. Okay, you guys are looking around. As Kai, obviously, you are eyes
Focused.
on Tullus, which you don't actually see her. You see kind of her profile a little bit. She's sitting in a high-backed chair, facing towards a fireplace, but the firelight is dimmed by this green glow of something in her hands. Word names. Arlynn, you're sort of taking a survey of the room, and behind the chair, you see sort of not tossed on the floor, but as if fainted, you see your uncle's face laying on the floor next to her. And who else? Nelloris, you are sort of trying to take in everything around here. You see at one of the tables, you see sort of flumped over on one of the desks, you will see Rosie flopped forward. And farther back in the room, Telbron, you see a elephant ear and a stunning uniform that you recognize as Rampart, as if fallen off the bench here. As you all walk into this room, Dean Tullis does not turn towards you, but you hear an echo of her voice that seems to have this grit of another voice underneath it. Just say, "You shouldn't have come here." And from out of the walls, the 4 statues step forward as the Lorehold spirits, the spirit statues that are the mascots. These are the biggest Lorehold mascots you have ever seen, and they all step forward to block you from Dean Tullis. And I think that's where we'll end game tonight.
Oh no!
Goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so thanks for coming, everybody. We weren't sure if we were going to wrap it tonight, but we wanted to give ourselves a little breathing time, so we're just going to end a little early tonight after our super late game last time. Yeah, so then I think we might be wrapping it next session. We'll see how it goes. Did everyone have fun?
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Still
coming.
fun, still fun.
Thank you for coming, everybody out in the audience. Thank you, players, for coming. Thanks, Brent, for coming in. I think that was a perfect little join in. That was beautiful. I loved it.
It was good.
Very cute. It was very cute. You're all lovely.
Thank you for
And
joining us via power outage, Krista.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Still powering
Thank you,
through.
Krista.
exactly.
Waka, waka.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Thea keeping me nice and lit.
Yay.
Uh,
Oh, I see. I saw that you had it, and I was like, that's so cute, but you lit it. Oh.
Yeah, it's my little candle keeping
I
making me
love
see
it.
my dice. Yes. So thank you, everybody, for coming. You're all wonderful. Come back in 2 weeks, and we'll I think we'll all be back together for fun times. I hope everyone has if you're watching this live, I hope everyone has a lovely and safe Halloween coming up. I know we have a lot of fun Halloween programming coming up. We have an incredible game of 10 Candles that's going to be run by Precarious, and that's going to be very, very cool and perfectly spooky. If you're watching this live, you are obviously patrons, and so you should go check out the Old Gods of Appalachia. And it's I understand is particularly spooky.
Spooky.
It's pretty
It's
great.
great.
It's pretty great.
It's great. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty great to watch. Do it.
Speaking of patrons, Kelly, would you like to thank our patrons?
Oh my god, I would love to thank our patrons. I'd like to thank our divine patrons, my mom, hey mom, and our wonderful Professor Multiverse, who are divine patrons. I'd like to thank Precarious, who is our demonic patron, who you can see now in Planescape, because that's been revealed that he's joining Planescape with us, and also is going to be running a game on the channel this Saturday of 10 Candles, where you get to see Robin, me, Caitlan, and Cal die.
That's gonna be
That's-
wild.
It's gonna be wild.
Wild time.
Yep.
Our wizards of the Patreon, that is Tammy the Forever Cleric and the Ink Goblin, and of course our High Council of the Patreon, which is Taryn, Buddy, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Karasha Urquhart, Chef Aladeth, Larouk, Sorcerer Sanguine, and Mike Baxter. And the rest of you who are watching right now, you're all amazing. Thank you so much for sticking with the Patreon, because as always, this is a labor of love, and I love to labor for you, and I love forcing Krista to do this.
To be fair, it wasn't much of a force.
Aw. I love you all very much. Thank you, Patreon. And thank you later if you're watching on YouTube. Join the Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to see this live and come join our very chaotic chat that is just delightful. And thank you for all the power through jokes. I appreciate it, chat. Anyway, I guess I should probably wrap for tonight before anything worse happens. I'm pretty sure I heard a just right now, so there's probably another tree down. Hopefully it didn't hit anybody's house.
Were the sirens also from your place?
I was gonna ask.
Very possibly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Woof.
Anyway, thank you guys so
boy.
much for being here. We really appreciate it. And join us next time for the big fight with Dean Tullis.
I can't
and
wait to
the-
punch her stupid
Oh
face.
man.
I'm
Punch out again.
sure I'm gonna write a note to remember to ask because since I have my symbiotic entity up, if any of the statues are within 10 feet of Nell, I can reaction make them do it.
Very nice. Well, we might have to have a proper map then to make sure we get everybody's abilities and make sure you get to use them right.
Do it.
We will have that ready for next week or next 2 weeks then. Awesome. In that case, have a lovely night. Be safe, be loved, love everyone that deserves your love, which you deserve your love. And I'm worse than Javdish. Have a lovely night. We'll,
And
Oh.
a
We'll
happy
talk to you soon.
Halloween. Bye,
Happy
everybody.
Halloween.
Bye.